also Lieutenant John West, and I'm about to begin a Slime Rancher adventure. Now, I played the demo of this, I played it a few times to make sure, you know, that I'd like it. I appreciate demos, I like demos. I actually ended up buying the game with 2 minutes to spare on the sale. So it was a tenner. So let's press new game. So, I know a little bit about it. Let's call this, adventure. Yes. There's the 5-day rush. There's a mad sprint for the most new bucks you can earn in 5 days. Bracking is encouraged. Let's just go on the adventure. You know what? It's confusing calling my name adventure in adventure mode. So let's call it John Venture. There we go, because I'm John Proxon from John West. I've only got those 3, and I'm not going to pick those pinks. I'm not going to pick the pinks either. I'm going to pick Rock Dude, and I'm going to confirm the life of a Slime Rancher. Live the life of a Slime Rancher and explore the wonders of the far, far range at your own pace. I shall game, thank you. Let's confirm this. And this lady here. Also this guy here. Can we both? Can we both? Let's confirm. So fresh water can prevent tar from cloning and eventually destroying them. 1,000 light years away from Earth, on a planet known as the Far, Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a Slime Rancher. So, we've got a little bit of a tutorial, so let's get moving. So we have a new Slimepedia entry for Carrot, but let's do the tutorial. We can jump, and we can also shift the spin. Okay, this is our little ranch. How to act like a rancher. There we go. All these pinks, I'm just gonna... Hey! There we go, there's pink slime. Let's read about pink slime. So, it likes fruit, veggies, and meat. It eats everything, basically. It basically eats everything. So, it's got no favourite, the Slimeology. Pink slime is the most common slime found on the far, far range. They're cheerful, docile, and the easiest of all the slimes to ranch. Pink slime will eat anything you put in front of it, but they have no favourite food. Their plorts are the least valuable of all the slimes. Oh, I don't want those unvaluable plorts, let me tell you. Rancher risks, not much to worry about the pink slime. They're soft, squishy, very happy to be around a rancher, and found all over the range. But because of this, rancher won't go far without finding a few pink plorts, which can lead to Largos and then autonomics. Pink plorts are excellent multi-purpose generic substance used to manufacture everything from food products to household cleaners. All over the world, people are eating burgers, sweetening their coffee, and scrubbing their floors with pink plort products. That's some serious versatility. We also found carrot. Okay? Carrot. Next to a backpack, it's the rancher's best friend, the veggie. The humble carrot was brought to the far, far range because they're easy to grow and nutritious. Most ranchers swear by them, and they're a handy portable snack promote good night vision. Well, that just wouldn't be true anymore. I think that was just propaganda, but whatever. When juiced are second only to coffee as the perfect morning beverage. No. Pick a pine. Cup of tea is #1 on that list. Disappointed in you, game. Also, that's too hot. Yes. I like cola as well. Diet cola because... Yes, anyway, but it's probably not a morning beverage. Okay. Most ranchers swear by them, yes, by the stuff that I just said. On the ranch, deposit a carrot into your gardener's disposal? Depositor, John. That's a normal word, that's not like a difficult one. And you'll have a large carrot crop of your very own. Right, so yes, wants me to back these up. So let's... Okay, yes. And I can also shoot them. Do you see this thing over here? Well, I can shoot them into here, can't I? There we go. Now, don't necessarily want to keep them. So, I'm actually... We need pinks. We have plenty of time to get pinks. I'm actually going to sort them off. I didn't play the demo loads, but I played them enough to get sick of the gun. Oh, no, I need you out. There we go. Goodbye, pinks. We do want those chickens though. Hang on, I saw chickens. I'm going to put you... There's some chicks somewhere. You can go in there. You know what, I'll put the carrots in there now. First, we are going to look for something a little bit rarer. Not that much rarer, but a little bit rarer than the pinks. So, where is this? To deactivate. The lab! Ah, this isn't actually where I meant to go at all. I was curious where that was. No, you shut off. Because someone who eats everything isn't necessarily useful. You can put your death down there. Let's try not to do that. It is actually going to teach me about that in a second. I'm going to run out. I'm going to grab some other stuff. Lovely. Here's the dry reef. The coral-crusted ocean floor that is now basks under a golden sun. So I didn't read these in the demo because I wanted something for the game. So the environment surrounding the ranch is known as the dry reef. It is an arid, wind-swept land covered in dusty crags and rocky cliffs shaped by the wind over the millennia. The dry reef is primarily home to pink tabby and rock slimes, whose phosphorus slimes will come out of the hiding when the sun sets. The dry reef's climate doesn't make for an abundance of any particular resource, but plenty of carrots, pogo fruit and hen-hens are everywhere, as well as some less common resources if you know where to look. There we go. So, those carrots might come in handy, but I may have to drop them, because we've only got 4 slots. Send these ports. And I'm going to throw away the things. Okay. Because we want some more interesting stuff. But we'll take their plots. Run along. We'll have a proper experiment. Bearman, I didn't really play. No, don't you goddamn dare. Don't try to go. If they eat each other, basically, when they eat food. Hang on. Right, so see this. Oh my Largo! Largo slimes are large slime hybrids formed when a slime eats a port unlike its own. Back to send them to nozzle and send them flying. There we go. That's a large one. This is probably due for my first trip, but what's this? Ooh. This wasn't in the demo. It's back. Yeah, that's really useful. Like, that is really big. Nice. Map acquired. M for map. Oh, map is lovely. Fantastic. You know what? Ooh, change my mind. Let's get rid of these carrots. Let's get rid of the pink ones. You know what? I'm not sure that was a good idea after all. But now I want to do pink pots. I won't accidentally vacuum anything else. Let's go back actually. What's in here? Already gone on my way, haven't I? This. The Ankara cave system was sealed off from a cave bin when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellas up ahead are so grumpy, haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. Right, we'll explore this cave later. We're just going to take the box. Some floors. Oh, did I get rid of floors rather than the carrot? Okay, whatever, that's fine. We'll start our game. So yes, I'm sort of skipping the first level of stuff. And hopefully that makes sense. I can go grab those pinks in a second. But quite a lot of this game is running back and forth. From what I can tell from the demo. Yes, I acquired a slime port. Let us sell it. So if you look at here, oh, the plort market gives you new bucks. Your hard-earned ports. Scratch my nose, John. Be subtle about it. Shoot a plort into the plort market, that thing, and earn some cash. So here's what you see. The pinks are worth 12 and they're worth 28. So don't think I want to keep this tabby slime. Actually, no, I can keep them together because they won't eat each other. No, but you learn the fundamentals. Now it's time to get out of here and explore. Remember, the best way to become a pro rancher is to experiment. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You know what? I'm actually going to tabby slime first. There you go, tabby slime. There is a chicken. There you go, it's eating that chicken. And that is a tabby port, but I'm going to feed it. Oh god, no. Not yet. You come back, I think you might. Let's put these in. We're going to want a ceiling before I put cats in here. They like... Oh crap, they're also kind of dangerous. Let's just look at our Slimepedia. We've got the pink slime, I told you about them earlier. We have the rock slimes, and these slimes are all totally metal. Oh, you did that. They're like veggies, like carrots. Their favourite is actually a heartbeat. Rock slimes earn their names from the rocky crown of sharp spikes atop their slimy bodies. Their affection for minerals doesn't end with their appearance. Rock slimes are strict vegetarians, favouring the satisfying crunch of the heartbeat most of all. The dangers of the rock slime should be fairly obvious. Their rocky crown is sharp enough to pierce straight through a rancher's boots. But it's not all about watching where you're stepping, as these rocks are always rolling. When you see a rock slime revving up for a tumble, best to get out the way. Portonomics. Rock ports are prized for being a key component in the production of blue metal, an amazing alloy that's stronger than titanium and lighter than plastic. Because of its amazing strength, blue metal is often a key component in the hulls of light-speed capable starships, synthetic appendages, and protective polyphony cases. Now, I meant to mention this before, but I'm sort of experimenting. I've been playing lots of Final Fantasy. You might not care, you might just be complaining, but I don't care about anything like that in this game. Because for some reason, my recording software thinks my PlayStation 4, especially Final Fantasy, is insanely loud, and I've had to turn the sound down. And it meant I couldn't really play other games without massively changing the controls. Why are you guys not eating the carrots? Okay. I guess because some of them ain't. But we are going to... wire. Yeah, this guy can solve off. You know what? No. Right, you guys go in there. What a lucky day. You going somewhere else. Because what happens is, when they get fed, they poop out resources. But if they eat a resource of another type, they merge. I don't want everything pink. I'll pick up some of these carrots. They're just despawning. We'll go back in. You know what? I'm wasting. Why is it going off? Right. Come back here, you git. I don't know if I'm doing this efficiently at all. What's this? There's an exchange, but it's not available yet, apparently. What I want to do is, as quickly as possible, sell the tag port. Yeah, that's quite a lot of money. If I were to do pink, it would have taken a bit longer. But I'm going to upgrade this with a ceiling. Net is a force barrier that can come to the top of the coral. It can take a few hits before needing a recharge. So there's no question to that. Now I feel a little bit safer. Because what can happen is they can just contaminate. It's pretty annoying. They can also despawn, so what I'm going to do is... No. So I'm going to go on another run. Also, things like chickens, they can go in there anyway, because I think they will despawn in there. You're not supposed to keep them in there, but they won't eat them because they don't really matter if they do. And you know what? I can take them now as well. So potentially dangerous going out at night. But what I want is tabbies. Not what I wanted to shoot. Crap, 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 crap. See what I did there? I accidentally shot that guy. Right, I'm just gonna throw him away. Largo. And they're not bad. You know what? They're potentially useful. But I'm gonna feel a little guilty. You can get rocks out of him. But if they eat the pinks, they will all become pink Largos. I don't want them to be pink Largos. So the pogo fruit. Common round fruit on the range, some say the most delicious. Pogo fruit are common sight among almost anywhere on the far range, tasting a bit like a beach. They are most notable for having their trademark spots both on and under the skin. Deposit a pogo fruit to a gardener's depositor and you'll grow a large pogo fruit tree of your own. I'm going to want a tree, so I'm going to need some stuff. It means I'm going to have to go out into the dark. Plenty dangerous, but it should be fine. And you know what? Let's just... Yeah, I can deposit this guy. If I'm going to deposit this guy, I'm going to put it in the So, if they produce any stuff, we should see some result. Just shoot a chicken out. But I'm worried that he's going to break the roof. Should be a carnivore. You know what, slimes? Tabby slime. Those stripes that tail, that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It eats meat, like chicken, see? Its favourite is a stony hen. Tabby slimes share many curious similarities to domesticated house cats of Earth, with their perky ears, striped backs, swaying tails. You'd almost mistake them for a true feline. They weren't made entirely of gooey slime, of course. Rancher risks. A tabby slime generally doesn't mean any harm to a rancher, but their spiritual Earth cat cousins often, often cause a great deal of chaos anyway. Tabby slimes love to steal things they don't eat, like fruits and veggies, resulting in a lot of unintended Largo transformations on the range. Tabby plants are a key ingredient in a variety of performance-enhancing products that grant the consumer a surge of Tabby slime's signature energy and exuberance, while athletics in the world take them to gain an edge. Prolonged use often results in uncontrollable butt wiggles, another desirable signature of the Tabby slime. So we're going to go out into the night. I don't think we really need sleep. These can really potentially useful. Anyway. You not hungry, cat? So... Eat an end! You know what? I guess there's no reason for me not to. I assume they just want to leave it till the morning. So... What am I doing exactly? Why would I pick them up? Because I'm going to sleep, I think? I don't think there's any real reason to. I'm just going to leave... Oh, hang on, I've got messages. So I've got some star mail. Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Casey. Hey, B. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z put you in a pod and it's lights out all that time. Wow. What's the far range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. Beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on that ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I'd better leave it to you. Just keep it short. Keep it simple. Keep it safe. Good luck, B. If anyone can make it out of there, it's you. Casey. Of course, welcome to the Far Far Range, the 7Z Corporation. Miss LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far Far Range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new venture as Slime Rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range and get more familiar with your surroundings. Traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack, items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide them to you in the shop located just outside of your ranch house. The 7Z Corporation providing the tools you need to get the job done. For us, for a small fee. The 7Z Corporation. Alright, let's get some sleep. I'm gonna drink some tea. What's morning? Yes, this is a first-person farming simulator. Which you probably guessed 20 minutes in. Turn to the farm. So let's feed my dudes. So, I've got a hen. There you go. Tom. And I'm not going to collect that pork because they're going to eat it. There we go. Oh, this is new. I've never seen one of these. He's going to break the ceiling, isn't he? Right, and then I'm going to go. 1. Right. No, ah. Right, I'm just gonna... So, I press F1. We have Largo slimes. It doesn't say what they're called, but... Collect your plots, they're mine! All your plots are belong to us! And yeah, I'm just trying to get them without getting hurt by them. So, they might damage the ceiling because they're kind of jumpy like cats and strong like bots. I mean, that hurt. Anyway, pretty happy with that. Let's sell these off. See how much these ports are worth. So, it's actually gone down because the more you sell, the less they're worth. So this is enough for me to make a farm. Unfortunately, I just used up my and see now they give both types of ports. This should help lots. And I might get pink ones later. I just don't know. I don't want my farm overrun by them because in the demo I did that, and I made a chicken coop, and they just ate all of them, and that was really annoying. But in the meantime, let's make a farm. So, corral, no, garden. Veggies. And I'm going to want to shoot some carrots into it. Let's go out, shoot it for a veggie into that. That's not the way in. Don't need these poker fruit. Way out again. So I'm going to collect. I'll collect links as well. I see them. And I'm about to let you go. I think 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 3. Now, yeah. Now I'll stop. And I'm pretty sure I can just get 20 carrots I'm interested in. And I think more tabbies. No, you know what? I don't actually need. I just need money. Oh, yeah, I can make more money with more tabbies, can't I? So, as you can see, I'm going to fill up on these bits pretty quickly. I'm going to shoot you. I might want the phosphorus glow in the dark ones. Yeah, I can't pronounce that word. So, yes. If I find something more interesting, I'll go with the box. I don't need to do much. I'm full on things, but I'm just going to explore. We'll just pick up the rock space. We're going to use the rest to just explore. I love what what does this one say? So, I had a great big tree like this here, one along the edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. Survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day I began to notice it was dying. It wasn't anything unnatural, it was just that it's time. It was its time, I suppose. Then I realised that if I didn't do anything, I'd end up like that tree. I spent my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen. So I bought a ticket to the far, far range the very next day. Let's go up here. So I saw this in the pen as well. Let me pick it up. The pod is still locked. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of chickens and stuff there. Maybe I'm just going to grab these instead. A little bit of extra cash. That's going to come out at the start of the game. I want a chicken coop with some. Having them combined is, I think, slightly more useful. If I just make me think, where am I on the map? I think I know the way. Have it there? You know what? There's something I haven't shown you. What was? Yes. Oh, that's, oh, got some mail. I'm full of things. Well, yeah, I'm quite experienced well, but I just wanted to have a good start. And I think... Yeah, there we go, there's stuff over there. Let's go down there and have a little look. That's like a super large. Okay. Oh. Well, that does something, surely. I have no idea what that's all about. It will eat my stuff. Oh. Give me something! Oh, we only really need one carrot. I mean, more would have been nice. But I'll look for it. Those are pink ones. That's what's happening, is it? Oh, there should be plenty of carrots. Let's run back to carrots and let you go. It's half an hour, and I think half an hour is good too. Ooh, hot today. passing them? Am I passing them? I might be passing them. Let me see how I get it there. Let's run back. I have built a garden, that's why I'm going to shoot a carrot in it. Now, I'll eat other stuff as well. There we go, now it's going to grow carrots. Let's deposit my slimes. My face is throwing something up. Right, I think that's going to disappear, but let's put in... Oh well, don't have to get that back. No. 400 exactly. What's that for the poor market? So, what am I going to want? High walls would make me feel a little bit more secure. But I think because they're rocks, they don't jump that high. What was available? High walls is relatively cheap. Music box calms them apparently. An auto feeder would be lovely. A floor collector. You know what? I think I'll save my money then. I think I'll just work on these guys. You know what? Let's build another corral out. It's gonna need a super roof. Well, right, I'm gonna need to save up now. Run out. Actually, I'm gonna let you go. But I've been John Foxy on Tunnel West. I've been having a slime rancher adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.